So beautiful weather still hanging around our area. Wednesday morning, it's 62 degrees, 61.2 at the Y. We got a quick glimpse of that. Just out making a quick deposit and thought I'd rant about our local elections here. Just a bond referendum, I think, was the main thing. Yeah, we had some sort of, like, I think it was an $89 million bond referendum for new city and county buildings and expansion of existing buildings and stuff like that. I think even expansion of the county jail. Well, that's a good thing, I guess, because there's been plenty of goofs around here getting arrested for stupid stuff. So, I mean, that's about the only positive I see. But as for the tax buildings, or the taxes for these new county buildings, I'm just not getting that, because that's going to cause our property taxes to go up some 10% over the next few years. Really thrilled to hear about that. Good, people are going to wait. Alrighty then. But yeah, I actually voted against it because, like, again, you know, that's what they do. They put these ploys in the news. Like, for example, the passport office. Just weird coincidence, on Monday they moved from the local building they were at all the way to the county building, which is some 45 minutes away, you know, to make it inconvenient for people to get their passports, you know, either new ones or renewed. And they said, hey, if we get this approved, then we could probably move the passport office back to the old or the original location. You know, and yeah, that's what they do. They put these ploys in to get things approved, and of course, they don't fill you in on how that's going to affect your taxes over, you know, several years. And then you go to pay your property taxes, and it's like, why has it gone up this much? And then they remind you, remember that bond referendum you voted for and it got approved? Well, there you go. It's always a scam to get more money, and unfortunately, people here fell for it. So I know years ago, like property taxes for vehicles, we voted to do away with them, yet they're still here. I don't know. Let me get this deposit and we'll continue the rant. Alright. Yep, so yeah, we did. We voted to do away with property taxes on our vehicles, and they never disappeared. And property taxes on this minivan, for example, it's like 8 years old now, and it's something like still around $200 and some because the mileage is so low. That's the main reason, I guess. And of course, my truck, you know, it's 16 years old, but yet it's still around $70, I think, because, again, low mileage. So, yeah, it's all a scam. The tax scam. Just drive around through the derelict neighborhood, missing potholes and stuff. But, yeah, that was the big thing, I think. There's really no local elections, like voting for people in or out or whatever. So it was just, you know, hey, we want more money to, you know, we want more of your tax dollars to waste type of election. So, yeah, needless to say, not thrilled about that. But, yeah, see, vote yes. Oh, man. Yeah, but so, yeah, it's not just, I think, yeah, it's mostly county buildings, but there are going to be some city buildings. So, of course, the, you know, people living in the city like me, for sale, a little goob car. Oops, that damn radio turns on by itself. The, what was I saying? Yeah, because I live in the city, I get hammered twice, county taxes and city taxes. So, yeah, all of them are going to go up over the next, you know, several years. And again, probably something will come up next year. Oh, we forgot to include money for this. Let's add it on the next election cycle and, you know, get the voters to approve it. You know, it's like, why? Why even I guess again the public gets scammed, and they hear all the good things, but again, who's going to pay for it? Well, it's not coming from the federal government or the state, it's coming from us. So everybody complains about high taxes and all that. Yeah, vote yes, citizens and business. That's how they scam it. It's going to help everybody. No, not really. It's going to help those working in the local government. Screw us. Oh man. And finally the signal changes. $1.85 at the BP. And gas is creeping back up again. Our 165 prices have disappeared. Now they've jumped up to 168 to 171, I think, is the low range. Oh well. Enough of the rant, I guess. Try not to do too many of those, but sometimes you just can't really help it. One of my buddies was saying that his job was city paid, and apparently the elections have done away with his job. Now he's got to go job hunting again. Like, man, some people really need to do some research on what they're voting for. But enough of that. We'll just wrap up this election rant, and until the next thrilling adventure, adios.